Richmond International Raceway. Well, whether it's on four wheels or on 2 feet with four wheels apiece, we're ready to qualify for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. That is Morgan Shepherd, driver the number 89. He will go out 22nd. Oh, this afternoon.
Morgan got loose.
Well, he hit a stone. It was a pretty good size one. I think we'll see him pick it up here.
He's going to go back and get it.
Yep, he went back and got it. Boy, those stones.
Were you surprised that Austin could stretch it on fuel? And then, I mean, what does it mean, do you think, for Austin to get his first win?
I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations.
Any other questions for Kyle? Up in the press box? All right, Kyle, thanks for your time.
So the disappointing part about this for me is that he actually did a really great interview with Chris Neville after he got out of the car on pit road yesterday. He said he was frustrated and he was disappointed and really kind of talked about the day and the run. Dale Jr., however, he watched on his Periscope post-race this press conference live, and his reaction was just too good not to show you.
Not surprised about anything. Congratulations.
Damn! I just watched that. Holy moly!
Then he gets up and walks off.
Somebody needs a snack.
My gosh, he needs a Snickers. You're not yourself. My God.
Today is America's Best, if that's what you want to call it. Tackle the tricky road course here at Infineon Raceway.
You're looking at the Hollywood Hotel, where usually you'll find some famous former driver, maybe a famous former crew chief, and some other guy hosting the pre-race show.
But frankly, we're tired of them, so we've taken over for a while. Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Harvick, and he's Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Junior, have you figured out how to conquer this place yet?
Well, I'm still looking for that shortcut that I think Gordon and them guys are taking, but it's getting better. We're running a little bit better this weekend than we had here in the past, but just looking around here, I've been finding some interesting stuff. Super Hold hairspray. I wonder whose this is.
I think Hammond and Myers, they comb each other's hair.
Yeah, this is what you don't see off the camera.
Right. They got any makeup down there?
No, but I did find a hairbrush that was full of hair. It must be Hammond's.
It's a small brush.
Yeah.
You know, sure
Hammond.
they use that for their head?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I know that this broadcast stuff isn't as hard as they make it out to be, because with all the stuff on these cue cards, you don't need to know a damn thing about NASCAR.
It was a tough battle in our #1 Chevy. The Monster Energy team's doing a good job. That one's tough. I really wanted to beat him. I was going to wreck him. I was wanting to stay close enough so that when we took the white, I was just going to drive straight into 3 and 4. I mean, he's already won. He figured he can give a little love to his brother. No.
An older brother especially.
I wanted that one bad. I feel like him right now. I'm all like, I'm all mad because I didn't win. But
he told me in victory lane, and I told him, I was like, you can't tell people that you're going to wreck them before you do it, because when roles are reversed, that person's going to wreck you because you've already told them that you were going to wreck them. So I guess if I'm ever running second to Kurt, I'm going to wreck him. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm glad it didn't turn out that way, and he couldn't get to me, because I certainly wouldn't have wanted to been in that situation. So I'm just glad that I could finally hit my marks halfway decent and drive away a few more inches there towards the end of the race. And I think he was trying really, really hard, and I seen him get kind of crossed up in my mirror a couple times off of 2, and I think he got in the fence once or twice. So that just gave me that little extra gap that I needed to be able to bring it home.
Well, I'll tell you what let's do, boys. Let's take a trip over to Mammy-Pammy land and find a little self-confidence in jackwagons. Where'd that come from? That was awesome.
I'm not too sure what to say after that, other than
that was
thanks for
awesome.
joining us, guys. With us for victory lane tonight. And when we come back, we'll take you down to the middle of it all, down to the starting grid, where we will visit some of the stars of NASCAR. Not those 3 guys. No. The real stars of NASCAR on NASCAR Race Day, built by the home.
And Dave, at Atlanta, Tony Stewart finished 9th. Here in New Hampshire, a second straight 5th place finish, but more importantly, you finished 2nd in the points. That's a lot of money. An extra $358,000. Buy some midget tires.
I'm not buying any midget tires. That's going into the retirement fund so I can get out of this series eventually. But, you know, the guys at Home Depot did a great job all year, and all the associates backed us all year long. Everywhere we went to do autograph sessions, the store associates are the ones that are pumped up the most, and, you know, their support means more to us than anything. But, you know, Greg Cipodelli and all the guys on the team today, they did a great job. And Sterling Marlin tried to crash us 3 or 4 times in the first 20 laps and couldn't get it done. So, you know, I guess he thought that was his only shot at beating us today. But, you know, we were able to hang on there. And all I know is there's one thing that I wanted to do.
All I can say is this, is that, what are you talking about retirement fun here?
No. The least you can do is let me have my moment in the sun here, Yoakum.
So when we
First thing I want to do is mess this hair up a lot, because you've got too pretty a hair. And second of all, I want to know when you and Ingrid are getting married, because she's expecting a diamond ring, so we know that you need to be getting engaged this week. Why are you getting so red?
You can afford it because you've got money for the retirement fund. What about you and Krista?
How red your face is.
What about you and Krista?
She's doing great. She's waiting on me to leave.
But what about a ring for Krista?
Holding me up, and I want to leave. Well, I've got her ring. Don't worry. I'll take.
Well, when are you going to give it?
I've given her to her once, and I screwed up and took it back. But
what about this time?
Most likely, I'm going to beat you to it.
York's looking awful good. How about that?
I tell you what. Why don't we just go to Vegas? I'm going to Vegas tonight. Why don't you and I both go? We'll go pick up Ingrid, and we'll both get married tonight.
Well, he certainly has a lot of extra.
Scared, man.
Let's go back to you, Alan.
I think I was surprised you hadn't said let's go back to Alan earlier, because he was digging you quite a hole there, Yoakum. Yeah. The pressure's on now for both of them, isn't it? More post-race coverage when we come back to New England.
Things you'll never see at a racetrack. I'm going to need to change this. I need a 3/4 open end. Have you ever? No, I've never. Have you ever? No, I've never. I don't know what you heard about me. Have you ever? No, I've never.
Let fame that all hunt after in their lives live registered upon our brazing tombs. Absolutely, yes.
Have you ever? No, I've never. Things you will never see.
Hey, you were actually quiet.
He was quiet.
You were quiet. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what we were doing. I was taken by surprise.
And Larry Back.
Can I get a clip of that, please?
Larry Back, he hath thou drug his car out of the garage. I was waiting for that, a little Shakespeare.
The man himself, Darrell Waltrip, is here. You've been having a great ride. We've been watching you.
Well, here's the deal. When I got up this morning, they put Tabasco all over my eggs, and man, this red flag couldn't have come at a better time. I got to go to the bathroom. And I was going like crazy, and they don't know how lucky. This is lucky right here, boys, I'm telling you.
All right, thank you, Jack. Well, the pace car, we understand, has been stolen. The officials are not driving this thing, and somebody has actually gotten in the pace car and stole it.
There are at least 2 policemen on motorcycles, plus this car, that are pursuing the pace car right now. And up till now, the pace car has not been caught. They've created a roadblock there coming off of turn number 4, heads toward the Tri-Oval, and we think there is some unusual drama occurring here.
Let's see what happens when he gets to the roadblock. Will he try to go through it, or will he stop and be captured? And I guess he's going to stop. Well, this is certainly a...
Well, I've heard the story of that man who makes a living by going around crashing parties, but this is certainly a first.
And you can see the crowd standing and applauding the officials who finally have captured this thief.
It has been a bizarre day. We underwent a period of about 10 minutes where the track was without power. At least many of the significant points, including the press box, our broadcast facilities, as well as the public address, had no power. That was about a half hour ago, and now this occurs. So some strange and bizarre occurrences before the start of the Winston 500. Well,
let's see that.
Oh, look at this! Look at that! That is great.
That was good.
But
so when were the lessons? When were the lessons? Did you spend some time with Larry helping him on that?
Backflip if you don't have a neck. You give me a neck.
That was pretty good, man. We can have fun with that.
Oh, that is so cool, man. I like the way your face stays on top of your head when you do the flip.
Kyle's just angry it wasn't him.
Did you know they were going to do that?
I didn't know they were going to do that. That's classic. We can have
keep showing it,
a lot of fun with that technology right there.
An interesting development down on pit road moments ago. Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick playing catch with
a TNT mic.
Now who's missing a mic? Can you open Marty Snyder's mic? Can you?
Hey Marty.
Have you got your mic?
What's up?
Okay, you've got your mic.
I've got my mic, yeah.
Open. Okay, there's
Matt.
Marty. Hi, Marty.
Hey Matt.
Where's Matt? Matt, where's Matt? Open Matt's mic.
Uh-oh.
Matt does not have his microphone. So
Come on, Matt.
So last time we saw Kevin Harvick had it.
All right, where's the mic? Do we have a mic? Matt, do we have a mic?
Oh, they're okay.
No, I guess not.
So obviously they're playing keep away.
That's not Matt.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Matt, check the 20 car, Matt.
Hey, any good broadcaster, just like any good race team, they've got a great backup car. I've got a great backup microphone.
Yeah, you got a great backup
Preparation
crew. You got
is
a
everything.
backup crew.
Hey, I don't ride alone.
Guys, guess what we found?
What'd you find?
Inside Tony's car.
What?
The missing microphone. So stand by. I'm going to unplug mine and just let Tony take over the show, okay? Hold on a second.
Okay. So now that's Matt's microphone, the missing one.
No, that's not Mike's microphone. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
So that's your microphone.
This is my microphone.
Okay.
Since I do work for TNT in the Busch Series, I'll just bring my own mic to work with me.
Cool. That's very good. So how did you end up with that microphone?
Well, let's just say there was a little tomfoolery down in the down on the line
I'll
there.
say somebody lost, and it wasn't Tony.
Yeah. You know, some drivers are trying to concentrate on their laps. You know, maybe I could have, been on the front row, but, Matt was trying to horse around and do a little horseplay before my qualifying lap. So
now, Tony, if that was the case, you would have had to have been focusing when you're like maybe 15 cars back.
Hey, Tony.
You do have a point there. Yes, Benny.
Jeff Gordon, green, 2, 1, and 2. Uh-oh, went to red.
Sorry about his luck.
Darn it.
This is the fastest microphone in history. There's never been a microphone that's gone as fast as this one went today.
BP, what did he do, 200 into turn 1?
Probably about 197, 198, so that is a very fast microphone, yes.
Maybe we can get Guinness down here to put this mic in the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest microphone.
If we could have just given it to Casey Mears, it really would have gone a lot faster.
Yeah, and to be honest, Matt, he's got nicer hair than you do. So.
Hey, Tony, watch this. Close Matt's mic.
Wait.
It's nice getting the last lap finally, isn't it, Matt?
You can open Matt back up. He probably has something important to add.
I was going to say, the one question, though, is it looks to me like Casey Kane has a thinner waistline than Tony.
Oh, jeez.
It's not hard to have a thinner waistline to me. There's something I've learned in a lot of years. I mean, when I drove in USAC and in the IRL, I mean, you didn't get a lot of home-cooked meals. You move down south, a lot of the women down south know how to cook. So you get a lot of home-cooked meals. We've been into the ice cream a lot lately. So I promise you one thing, that I've had 33 years of investment in this. I'm not just willing to give it away all of a sudden.
See, Bill, that's why his nickname's gone from the Rushville Rocket to the Krispy Kreme Comet.
Hey, I'm telling you, I've been trying to get Krispy Kreme to sponsor me for years now. So if anybody from corporate Krispy Kremes out there, I'm telling you, I'm your guy. I mean,
okay, close Tony's mic.
Close Tony's mic.
That's all right. You can close it, but I'm still going to take it with me.
You hang on to that.
You know, I'm finally having some fun at the racetrack. You know, we had some good runs at Sonoma last weekend, and looking forward to being at Kentucky.
I didn't think she was going to do it, did you?
I didn't think she'd do it either.
I didn't think she would.
I'm pretty sure she did it.
She did it, though.
But, you know, I mean, that's what it's all about.
Well, you dared her. She did it. She wins. And no matter what Glenn said, ultimately, Adam, everybody's going to talk about the fact that Danica took his thunder away in the interview.
No question. Ricky, pump the brakes. Focus on what you can really control.
It was snowing at Bristol, and that tore Larry Mack up. That Carl had been to the Weather Channel, and he had not. So now let's go to our weather forecasters, our meteorologists. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Again, Larry, here we are, and we're going to tell a story, right? That's all about telling a story. We'll go to Washington State. That'll be our starting line, okay? Atlanta, Hampton, Georgia, there's your finish line. You got to just take it on through.
And but you're standing in front of my monitor.
I'm sorry.
If you notice, we got a front moving in up here through the Midwest, up to the Great Lakes. But if you notice down here in the Southeast, it's clear, which means race day here will be clear. It's going to be sunny with no rain in the forecast. You can see that this front pretty much has a northeast movement up into the Canada area right there.
All right, not a bad start there, Larry.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Everything moves counterclockwise, kind of like a racetrack.
That's
okay?
it. As long as it keep moving counterclockwise to the north and not towards
there
Atlanta.
It's all lifting on
What
out.
about
So radar
is that a high
like
pressure or low pressure system?
As well. Let's take a look at our radar picture.
This is our radar picture here. You can see we have a lot gathering down here in the Gulf Coast. But if you can notice, it's clear up
there. There you go.
Now, this is the Doppler radar here. You can see this little bit of front here. It's starting over in Utah, moving up into the Dakotas, and also down here in the Florida area, the panhandle of Florida. No, the panhandle's up here. But once again, my point is it's clear in Atlanta, Georgia, which is what's important.
All right, Larry, you're doing a great job so far. Now let's get to the nuts and bolts of it. We have a current map.
we've got a cold front, we've got a warm front, and things are moving right along. And what do you think? You like what you see?
I do like I see this. You can see we have this the low pressure, and this is moving to another low pressure up here. And this is where, if you notice, if you remember the map a while ago, this is where that front was moving right up through here, above the low and the high pressure, which probably is going to mean that this group up in here, they're in for some cold weather very, very soon. I think winter is just upon them.
All right, back to racing. Race day. Temperatures are critical. Forecast high for the day. How's it looking?
We're supposed to be around 70 degrees. There you see the temperatures right here. This is on Sunday. If you can see down here in the southeast, in the 80s, somewhere up here where they're playing football, which who cares? This is the 70s. Now out here where they're playing the World Series, you see, you better put your jackets on. It's going to be cold in the Colorado Rockies out here. Look up here. In the 20s in the Northwest, but the good thing is, one more time, clear and in the high 70s.
Oh, boy. Good job there, Larry. I think my days are very well numbered here.
You're not Stephanie Abrams, but you'll do.
Now, I'm missing a couple of welts. Anyhow, I try.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Take care.
Hey,
Back
Bill,
to Steve.
Great job, Larry. Very good. Nicely done. Our thanks to Bill Keneally and Elliott Sadler, Carl Edwards. You guys have to go. You got to put on your fire suit, man.
I got it on. I'll put it. Yeah.
Getting ready to qualify. And Carl, I know it's been a tough week. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, guys.
When we come back, we'll have more with meteorologist, AMS certified meteorologist Larry McReynolds. Also, Jacques Villeneuve will join us, and Carl's going to go hop in that Office Depot 99.
All right.
Should I go kick the stall?
Is it? Yeah.
Everything coming out all right? All right. You guys having duels? They're pooping.
That's gross. That's nasty.
That's a perfect way to end the day.